I didn't pay attention to the dates. I should have.
My name is Marcus.
Dang. What I missed. Dang, that's awesome. Find Amanda. Yeah, I just trying to figure out what I missed. Like, what line I could have taken other besides what I did. Maybe there's another I that I missed or could have taken.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Finding that deviant was far from easy. You showed great skill in your investigation. But you knew deviants could be unstable.
Amanda
You
with
should
Boston.
have been more cautious.
I thought I could make it talk. It was a judgment error.
Never mind. I'm sure you'll be more careful in the future. The interrogation seemed
Same outcome though. Oh,
challenging.
okay.
What did you think of the deviant?
Deviancy?
It showed all the signs of deviancy. Cognitive instability, unpredictable behavior, and the emulation of human emotions. It was even afraid to die. The model was clearly defective.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the
She
investigation
didn't like it?
that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
The game is off too, or just me? Voice off from Yeah. I have to mess around with. Maybe I should. I didn't restart my streaming PC. It's the gaming one.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Both are delayed? Oh. I dropped frames earlier. I'm wondering if that messed it all up. Okay, not sure if that messed or that's gonna help or not. I'm trying to move it. We'll see if that works.
You might be in shock. Just...
Hey, you take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something.
Androids are as defective as full malfunction.
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff to look at.
You really need the forensics.
I just think I need to look at their faces, don't I?
I'll chase it up.
I mean, I know what Anderson looks like, so it's... Man. We're gonna keep looking at the desk, though. He might not be at his desk, so... There it is.
You and you come with me.
Excuse me.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
I didn't pay attention. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll sit down and wait for him.
Ongoing firefight at warehouse on Newpoint Harbor. Calling all units.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Why'd you tell me to sit?
Listen, I told you
Patrol requested
Oh, yeah.
assault in progress on Kubrick and Wayne.
not to be silly. Of course I want to see you.
Reports of famous artist Carl Manafort's death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son Leo has asked the media to respect his family's privacy at this difficult time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in the 2020s as a figurehead of the neo-symbolism with a powerful and dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. Proliferate years followed until the dark period marked by alcohol and drugs, but the artist had apparently returned to work in his recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed her condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. A collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in coming weeks. That was sad. Global population reaches 10 billion. Ivan Hoff says, "Niet." Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as a megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to territory, and Ivanov said that he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to the UN conventions like everyone else. The conflict shows no signs of debate.
Patrol requested for aggravated assault in progress on
You
Kubrick.
always thought I was AI. Let me know if my mouth matches at all. I'm trying to move it around and see if that makes any difference. It's not make me mad. I'm not gonna get all Todd on you.
Severe traffic affecting all units south of Lakeview.
Let's take somebody's iPod.
Hey,
Death, or Knights of the Black Death.
take a look at these
Oh,
samples
I
yet?
wanted to listen to it.
Lab report says they cut it with something. Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is
We really
Hank.
need the forensics.
Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back.
Turn into a deviant.
Beep. Whatever.
Hang on.
All units in Sector R9, we're on the lookout for a lost android sending the
Donuts. Only 452 calories. Good coffee. Yeah, that looks healthy. Jimmy's Bar. Dog hair. Anti-android slogans. I need one more. Oh. Should be. Oh, there. Wait, I saw it. Red Ice Task Force. So 70s, now it's bagels. Well, apparently donuts are back in the 2030s. Or whatever decade this years is, or I think it's the 30s. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind the bars of narcotics seized with the street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues model investigative police work. Promoted to rank lieutenant. Okay. Record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Okay.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
K9 unit required for stop and seizure at Detroit Central Station.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day.
I would take a bagel over a
We've
donut.
always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh, okay, he
I've
was
got
that.
work to do.
Okay. I know the actor. I've seen him in movies. I didn't know he's Mr. Krabs.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Huh. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Go see the Deviant, check on Hank. Understanding pragmatic? Understanding?
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
Bless your heart. No? You piss him off, partner? I think either whatever I'm going to say is going to piss him off. Positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Check on the Deviant. You're gonna show me where he's at? Doubt if he's in the break room. Oh, there he is. Don't want to look at me?
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
They're going to destroy me.
Passion.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do.
I'm going to die.
All right, let's analyze.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
Okay.
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
Right. Hank didn't care, though. Dog.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Music?
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well,
Yeah, I
don't
do.
really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Cyberdyne Systems. Basketball.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Ongoing firefight in a warehouse on Newport Harbor. Calling all units.
Start working.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Assault in progress on Cuban.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
They've been attacked. Working as a waiter at Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated in 842 Chamberlain Avenue. Plaintiff claims an android lunged at him unexpectedly in an attempt to strangle the man before leaving the scene. Is at large. Okay, what'd the first guy do then? He left his android at home as usual and went to work. He returned. The android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. So he just... Okay. Plaintiff claims to have attacked her android. Androids trashed several rooms of the house before taking flight. Plaintiff's ex-manager Eden Club reported an unexplained disappearance of a sex android. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer from his home and never returned. Famous painter Carl Manfred was found dead in the home following an altercation between an android and his son. Later, the witness statement attests the android's behaving violently. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Plaintiff claims was violently attacked by an android. Android just returned from being repaired the previous day, showing no signs of aggression in the past.
$243 files.
Dang.
First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Direct.
You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
Red ice.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
Alright, I'll chase it up.
Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Patrol requested for aggravated assault in progress on Cuban Lane.
Hank is mad. He is.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare.
Bath.
How about a nice warm bath? And then we can go out and try to get you something to eat.
He does remind me a little bit of Nick
What do
Nolte,
you
yeah.
say?
48 hours.
I'll run you a bath.
Oh my god, is she gonna pull that out too? Oh, cutting her hair. Let's do... I think I would look better in dark hair. Let's do black. Should I try blonde? Yeah, I don't like blonde. Yeah, we'll do black. I don't want to do white.
Pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
Oh, thank you.
Your bath's ready.
Life expectancy is 91. CyberLife is set to open its first Android Zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tigers will be among the high-profile attractions. CyberLife's CSR spokeswoman Daniel Carnegie said the zoo caters to the people of all ages and has a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generation about the importance of protecting our fragile environment. Some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish popular concerns for the extinction of real animals. It's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. No doubt an ideal weekend trip for the family.